Welcome back, everyone. The bonds built between student and teacher last more than a school year. They last a lifetime. As Teacher Appreciation Week comes to a close, we want to highlight a connection created right here in our own backyard. I recently caught up with retired educator Ms Judy Rangel and her former student Will Ellsworth to share how they're keeping in touch after all these years through a very special surprise. Take a look. Thank you both so much for being with us. What a big weekend you had. Judy, I know you attended an event where Will was awarded for being one of the top 30 students in his graduating class at Stanford. Will, tell us why you decided to recognize her as really the most important influence in your scholastic career.
Well, it was an easy decision to make. Ms Rangel in many ways was sort of a ray of light throughout my high school career. She was someone that I could always come to and never made me feel like I was taking up her time, even though she had countless students that she was counseling. We went to Walton is a pretty large public high school, and so obviously Ms Rangel was assigned plenty of kids, but I always felt like I was able to talk to her and get individualized attention. For instance, she helped get me on my meditation kick, which I actually still continue to this day. So, she wasn't just a counselor, she also was, a mentor and a role model. So really, really appreciative for all that she had done for me during high school.
Oh my gosh, Will, you're going to make me cry. By the way, Judy, my mom was a teacher for 47 years. So awesome. I know that. I know when she would get cards from students, I know how that made her feel, or little gifts at the end of a year. But to have something like this happen, what was your reaction to finding out that you were so instrumental in his life?
Well, first, when I found out about the award, I really was not surprised that Will would be winning yet another award, even at Stanford. He's always a standout amongst his peers. But he sent me the email, and as I went down the email and I saw my part of this, I was just humbled. Just to be a part of Will's journey is honor in itself.
And Will, I know you probably have so many memories, and you were telling me about your experiences with Ms Rangel, but anything specifically like that's your favorite memory or something that's really poignant that you've helped, you kind of feel like really shaped you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think a couple things come to mind. So one, when I first arrived at Walton, I was actually moving from out of state. And so kind of the typical coming into freshman year nervousness combined with all the anxiety of being the new kid in town from out of state. And I just remember Ms Rangel being super kind and welcoming. She was one of the first people that I encountered at Walton, and was really helpful in easing that transition.
And I have to ask, Judy, what was it specifically about Will as a student that really stuck out in your mind? I know you said you weren't surprised that he was winning yet another award. It sounds like he was just a standout student back then. I
really, throughout his 4 years at Walton, I was just, he was everything, so he won the award for the College of Engineering at Stanford, but he was winning awards in high school for national and international awards in biology. Wow. He won the AJC Cup, which is for the most outstanding high school senior. He was a U.S. presidential scholar. And, though he was in a STEM career focus, his social studies and his English teachers, they'd come to my office and just say, who is this kid? He's amazing. And I think, that's why, it's just such an honor to be a part, is because Will he's something special. He's a great student, but he's also a great person. His peers loved him. He was class president his junior and senior year. And I think if you went back and you asked one of his classmates, and you said Will Ellsworth, they might say valedictorian, or he was really smart. But I think mostly what they would say was, he helped me, he tutored me, he encouraged me, he was the wind beneath my wings. And I think that's what stands out to me.
Just incredible. Well, thank you both for being here. It's just a wonderful honor to chat with you both. Will, real quick, what are you going to do with your life? Tell me, what are your aspirations?
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to working in machine learning, and I'm hoping to shape the development of AI to be beneficial to humanity. So, yeah, excited about what's in store, and it's an honor to hear the kind words from Ms Rangel, and thanks so much for the interview. I appreciate it a lot.
Of course. Well, we can't wait to see you shine, continue to shine, and see all that you accomplish. Thank you so much. And Judy, enjoy retirement in LJ. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
I just love that story. Such an amazing connection. And we want to thank all of our teachers like Ms Rangel for this Teacher Appreciation Week. Please, I hope that you all have had a wonderful week, and pick up the phone or send an email and call one of your favorite teachers. And